I turned myself into a pickle! What are you just staring at me for, bro?
Move out of the way, Rick.
I have to shit an
There's
egg.
another chunky chew coming, a big one. Let's get into the video quick. Yes, VMAX Climax has now officially been revealed, and it was just casually dropped on the Kyoto Champions League live stream. I'm as shocked as you are, but holy fuck, have we got some amazing news. Now, I am mega excited about this. I just want to give a shout to a couple of people in our community for getting this information to me so fast. Manic, Elray, thank you very much for the news. Also dropping me different links with different information. That was cool. And Memento Brand, thanks for dropping me the Pikachus. So let's get into it. There's reprints, Chunky Chew, and character rares. The set's going to come out with 184 cards plus any secret rares. The set releases on December 3rd, which we already knew about, and the MSRP for one booster box will be 5,500 yen, which roughly works out about 36 Great British pounds. Are we going to see it for that price? I highly doubt it. The fact that they're already showing between 80 and 90 pounds before we've even got them into the UK is a little bit of a concern, but don't let that dishearten you, because there's some amazing cards in this set and they just look phenomenal. So in each, so there's going to be 10 packs in the booster box, basically the same as your Shiny Star V and your GX Shiny. There's going to be 11 cards in each pack, including a holo, well, I'd say reverse holo energy card. And also we're getting the return of character rares, which were originally in Dream League, which were fucking amazing, but there's now going to be a character super rare, and we're going to get into that in a second, so don't leave me yet. 4 cards have been revealed. The first one is Flappy from Evolving Skies with Alessa, which looks like they're in a hairdresser's, just chilling, just giving him a fresh trim. The second one we've got from Eevee Heroes, obviously, is the big chunky Eevee. He comes around this time with Bill, which I think is pretty cool. I quite like Bill. This is Bill. He doesn't scalp Pokemon cards. He sells them at a reasonable price to good collectors like me and you. Be more like Bill. And also, it's pretty cool because if you look at some of the detail on these cards, I mean, if you look at the front of this box, there's a little tiny, you can just see a Nidorino there, which I think is pretty cool. And then you've got Gardevoir with Doctor, which I think is pretty cool. I love the fact that he's even got his little mask on. Like, I think that's like a nice touch. And then there's probably my absolute favorite, other than chasing the Chunky Chew, which I'll show you in a second, so bear with, is Zekrom from Legendary Heartbeat with N. And this card is just, it's just fucking mind-blowing. Just look at it a second. All right, just look at it. Just look at it in all its glory. It's just amazing. Akira Agawa has just absolutely blown me out the water with this. And this will probably be my one main chase card if there was to be one. Now, as I said earlier on in the video, there is going to be 184 cards in the set, as we know. Including secret rares, we know there's going to be at least 223, because if you look at the bottom of the big Chunky Chew, he is number 223 from 184. Whether or not this is going to be the only character secret rare in the set, I would imagine not. I mean, the fact that they've introduced a new style of character rare, which is new and exclusive to VMAX Climax, the fact that there's only one, I can't imagine would be really that sensible, especially considering you get like a VMAX or V Union, which we'll get into in a second, in each pack. So it's going to be it's a lot easier to be picking up some of these rares. So you'd imagine they'd probably drop another maybe 2. I mean, that'd be cool. And at this point, I've seen so much amazing artwork today that I can't even imagine what Pokemon and trainers would be best at this point, because I cannot think straight right now. As we mentioned, V-Union cards, if you look at the pack artwork, it does say at the top there, it says 11 cards in each pack, and then it's got V, VMAX and V-Union, which is going to be an interesting thing to happen because I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm hoping that they make them fairly easy to pull, like, you know, kind of V pull rates and not secret rare or VMAX pull rates, mainly because, you know, if you've got like 2 or 3 out of a set, sometimes it can be forgivable. Like if you've got, you know, a Zapdos, a Moltres, and you're missing an Articuno, or, you know, you got a Blastoise and a Venusaur and you're missing the Zard because it's, you know, $1 squillion, then that's fine. Like, you know, you've still got the Pokemon, you can still appreciate the cards, you can get them graded, etc. However, V-Union's a little bit different in the sense that if you've got Mewtwo's toes and Mewtwo's fingers and Mewtwo's ass and you're missing his face, it kind of defeats the whole object of having the other 3 cards. So imagine, you know, you're opening, you know, you open a few packs or a few boxes, you get 3 pieces of a V-Union, or because we know that there's been a few V-Union cards come out recently, if you've got kind of 2 of one, 3 of another, 1 of another, that's just going to be incredibly annoying.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And then we're going to want to open more packs and more boxes, which are going to get more expensive. And it's just, yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. And you know what Pokemon are like, sometimes they'll make one V card harder to pull than other V cards. You know, we saw that with Eevee Heroes. For some reason, it seemed to be harder to pull Leafeon than the rest, and it's just a bit weird. So hopefully they don't do that with the V-Unions, because that's going to be incredibly frustrating. But all in all, this set looks absolutely fucking phenomenal. And the fact that from the name, sensing that it's VMAX Climax, we know that in the new sets there's going to be a new format of card called V-Star. The same way the GX got replaced with the V and VMAX, V-Star, we imagine that's going to replace the V and VMAX cards. Maybe not the Vs, possibly just the VMAX, but we'll see. I'll let you know more about that when we hear the news, or if we get any leaks. So if you want to hear about that when any leaks get dropped, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It massively helps out the channel, and you get to see more of my weird, excited face. Well, that's not a win, is it? Let's carry on. We are getting a couple of reprints in this set as well, which are a little bit confusing, because usually when we get alternate art kind of reprints, I say alternate art, you know what I mean, like it's the reprint of the same card, but it's a different artwork. Usually they're very much different, whereas in this case, what's weird is the fact that Rayquaza looks like he's just been flipped and made a little bigger, and the PS5 literally looks the same thing, it's been flipped, which is really weird, because usually if you're going to do a different artwork, you do a different artwork. Another thing, we aren't getting shinies in this set anymore. I know that we did think originally that we were, the rumors were pretty strong, but they aren't doing that, which, to be honest, I mean, and I know a few other Poketubers have got the same opinion as me on this one, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Shiny Pokemon or character rares, which one would you rather see them come out with in future sets? Let me know in the comments below. And then just to wrap it up, there is one weird addition to the set, which is going to be the Adventurer. This was actually only exclusive to the Gengar and Italian high class decks. So it's interesting that they've just dropped that in there. Pokemon, please, please. My bank account needs a break. Can we slow down, please? And that's it from this video. So let me know in the comments, what's your favorite card that's being leaked today? Are there any cards that you are looking forward to seeing as future leaks? Please do let me know in the comments. And as always, if you could like this video so we can push it out into the YouTube oh, fucking hell. Into the YouTube algorithm, that would be hugely appreciated. It's free for you, but it means the world to me. And as always, I will catch you soon. Peace.